Whether you're recommending a book or a yummy new treat, sharing a new find with someone you love is a way to say, hey, I'm thinking of you. And one woman has grown quite a following on social media by sharing all of her best finds. From fresh things to make to new things to do, Annie Warner really is the gal to go to. And today, she's here to share her top finds with us. Welcome, Annie. Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
She got here on the cold day, and we want to share some facts about you. Okay, listen to this list. Annie has her master's in nonprofit management. She's taught and worked in several orphanages around the world. She's taught elementary and preschool in underserved schools in the U.S., and she graduated from culinary school in Boston, started a candy business in LA, and right now you're the mom of 2 boys. And you started this Instagram page, Annie's Finds, just for fun. I mean, that's quite the list. What did I leave out?
Nothing. You did great.
That's everything? Okay, so what motivated you? That seems like quite the jump from teaching and kind of the nonprofit and then going to culinary school.
Yeah, you know, I had taught for about 10 years. I took work release and I went to East High, and I taught for a long time, and I happened to be living in Boston. I didn't have my credential there. I love baking and found a culinary school, and 20 pounds later, I finished culinary school.
I know, I think a lot of us like dream, oh, I'm gonna go to culinary school, but you really did it. You made that leap. Before kids?
Before
kids.
Right before.
What about this candy shop? I mean, again, I think another dream everybody has of opening a candy shop. You really did it. How did that happen, and where did the idea come from?
You know, I literally have candy with me all the time. In fact, I actually brought some candy for you.
Fabulous.
So I have it in my pockets, I have it in my purse, and when I was living in LA, a friend of mine asked me to help her out with an event, and she's like, will you please make some cupcakes, bring some candy. We just need you to come to this event. And it happened to be on Rodeo Drive, and I couldn't tell her no, and it kind of just started from that. So it just kind of evolved. So
then word of mouth, because everyone loved what you brought to the party.
Yeah, and in LA, it's just a great network, and so it just, people asked me after that event, and then I started doing more and more. But she was the first one that initiated it, so that was fun.
Don't you love that when someone else is the one who like lifted you up a little bit and got you going?
Yes.
Okay, so you've had all these life experiences, but being a mom, a whole new adventure, and you say it's like your favorite so far?
You know what, it really is. I waited a little bit to have the baby, my first baby, Utah terms. I was about 30, and you know what, I just love them so much, so much. And the minute the doctor just put that baby on my chest after I gave birth to my first son, I just knew my life was going to be different. So it's just been so fun to raise them and watch them through all their stages. And I've always loved kids, but having your own biological child and growing that baby is just, it's literally just a gift.
Yeah, and now it looks like you're introducing them to all of your favorite things. I'm sure candy is one of their favorites too. So let's talk about how you kind of got going with your Instagram page. You said it was just kind of for fun at first. Was it just for kind of, you're like, I'm gonna really share with my true friends what I'm loving?
Exactly. I'm not a big spotlight person. I'm actually a little bit shy, and I think something unique about my Instagram is that I don't get on there and, you know, talk a lot, and I am a little shy. Especially as a little girl, I was really shy, but I just wanted it to be sort of like a magazine, actually. So my thought was, I always loved getting magazines when I was little and looking through the pages at the different clothing and home decor and recipes. So I kind of thought of that when Instagram started doing stories. I was like, hey, well, I'm going to post scriptures or quotes, and it sort of was just that at first. And then I actually had some friends that had accounts that showed me more. And that really is the beauty of Instagram, honestly, is you just can make really great relationships. Yeah.
And just a curated list of great stuff. And you brought like 5 of your favorite finds. Let's go over there, because she's brought a bunch of things for us. The first one is a recipe, actually, and she really just baked these up. Tell me about, what am I looking at here? It looks delicious.
Well, and in all honesty, I had to make these without water.
Oh, no water.
My pipes froze last night. So. But anyway, this is just a fun take on a sugar cookie. So this is actually a sugar cookie bar, so you don't have to go through the whole process of like rolling out the dough, refrigerating it.
Yes.
And it's fun because it has, I put cream cheese in it, and then I also put little funfetti sprinkles in it. So
and it's so thick. Is this like doughy inside, or
you know,
no?
it's a pretty thick cookie. I know I should have cut one. You'll have to. I'm
try
gonna
it
give
after.
this to you guys. You guys can take it. But yeah, it's a pretty thick cookie. It just tastes like a sweet cookie.
But it's a bar.
Cookie.
It's a
yes,
bar.
It's a bar.
Super cute.
Yes.
Would be fun to take to any like little party or something.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
and so you've got like that recipe.
That
That's something we could see.
Yes.
And you have a favorite book. I will admit, one of mine too. This is a favorite gift that I give. Talk about it.
I love this book. Okay, so this book, a friend gave this to me for Christmas one year, and I just sat in my bed and I mean, look at these pictures. They're just, any picture that you go to and you read one of them, it just has the best quote and it kind of makes you cry. And I love it so much. I actually read it to my other son and he loved the page so much he asked me to rip it out and frame it. So it's so cute for all ages. Now,
great. Tell me you've seen the movie on Apple Plus.
No.
You didn't know?
Is there a movie?
There is a movie on Apple Plus,
gosh.
and it's just basically these drawings that they've animated, and it is tender.
Wow,
Apple
I'm so
Plus.
glad you told
Check
me.
it out.
I want to check that out. Yes.
Okay, next on to kind of the beauty front.
Yeah.
What are these two things that are your faves?
Okay, so I don't wear a lot of makeup. I actually am not this like I don't know how to do
You don't usually have
it.
sparkle eyeshadow.
No, I'm not a big makeup person. But I will say I love this for Utah winters because you know what? You don't have to put on one of those gloves. You don't have streaking on your face, which sounds horrible, and it doesn't smell weird. It smells.
But it has just a slight tint?
A slight tint.
Okay.
And then if you're fair-skinned, they have a fair-skinned one, and if you're darker, they have a darker one. So it's great.
Yeah,
it doesn't smell, doesn't streak.
I need a little color on my face
You
during
just
winter
buy it
too.
at Walmart or
And a pocket size.
yeah,
That's
it
kind of
just
nice.
fits in your makeup bag. It's great.
And this is your go-to lipstick?
You know what this is? Yeah, this is actually the only lipstick I wear. So this is just called Saint Germain. It's lasted me for like a year. It's just a fun pop of pink.
A fun pop of pink. Okay, now, I mean, you're a girl after my own heart. So these are kind of like your signature things.
They are.
Diet Coke, what's your add-ins?
Yes. Okay. So Thirst, which I'm sure some people are aware of.
Soda shop.
I was going there so often that Ethan, the owner, was like, Annie, we're naming a drink after you. Like, I don't know if I should admit that out loud, but yes. So
it's
called the Little Annie, and I like it because it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. This just has like a few grams of sugar, under 2 grams per serving. This is the coconut cream. You squeeze some fresh lime in there. You get the pebbled ice.
Of course.
And the Diet Coke. Yeah, so I just think it's a fun twist on a Diet Coke.
And your candy we've talked about, which is fantastic. Let's talk about these dresses though. Maxi dresses, it looks like. Are these the same brand, and is this just your favorite?
They are. They're my favorite. You know what? This is my #1 selling product. This is by Anthropologie. It comes in all different materials. There's a satin one for Christmas. There's a linen one for summer. This is the latest one with this cute Valentine's print. And they're just great. You can pair them with a pair of sneakers, wrap a belt around them, dress them up if you need to, dress them down. They're so comfortable. And you know what? They look great on like any body type.
Really, that's what I was going to ask. Sometimes the voluminous look can not be great, but you're saying looks good on anybody.
I think it looks so good because it has that umpire waist and it's really flattering. Yeah, people love it.
And she kind of pointed out these shoes. She's loving these shoes, and those are that's such a cute look with a maxi dress.
Yeah.
All right, where can we find Annie's Finds?
Yeah, so it's just Annie's Finds _ That's it. Yeah.
Oh, so cute. I checked it out right before the show today. So many fun things. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having
Good to
me.
meet
It's
you,
been so
Annie.
fun. Nice to meet you too.